Stuart, let's start with the challenge of a president running for re-election and being asked what his priorities are for the second term. I've never seen any president running for re-election fail on that question. What does it tell us about the Trump campaign?
Yeah, what's fascinating is that you can say anything you want to say. If you say your priority is that I'm going to have cancer cured by the second year, that's up to you. It's really remarkable because it's so clear that not only has he not thought about it, but it seems that the campaign hasn't thought about it. That nobody prepped him before this, like, you know, dude, you're running for president of the United States. Somebody might ask you what you plan to do. I think it just really goes to the heart of the whole problem with the Republican Party now, though, Lawrence. Listen, I worked for the Republican Party for a lot of years. If somebody held a gun to my head and said, what does the Republican Party stand for now? Other than Donald Trump, I tell them, just shoot me. I don't know. There's no coherent governing philosophy that is an organizing principle for the Republican Party. And that's, I think, sort of unprecedented for a major party in our politics.
I want to read something Frank Rich has just written in New York Magazine about this campaign and how lost it is. He says there is no Trump campaign, no real political campaign. Even for city council would let the candidate and his minions repeatedly promise 1 million attendees at a rally that missed that mark by some 993,000. No real campaign would demolish its unused outdoor stage for that rally's overflow in broad daylight on camera as cable news scourged for images while waiting for the rally to start. Rather than wait until after dark to whisk away the humiliating ruins of the defeat, and no real campaign would let its candidate be seen returning to the White House that night all alone, his tie undone, his MAGA hat crushed in his hand, a dinner theater Willy Loman in visible disarray on a walk of shame. Jonathan Alter, is that the way most American voters are seeing this campaign?
Apparently so. If you look at the polls, I mean, if you went into a laboratory and designed a horrible campaign, you'd come up with Trump 2020 on top of everything else, because words speak louder, or deeds speak louder than words. Where is his administration last night? They're in court trying to repeal protections for people with pre-existing conditions. This is how they lost the House of Representatives in 2018. The American people, especially when there's a pandemic, do not want to be thrown to the wolves. They do not want to have to declare personal bankruptcy or sell their home if somebody in their family gets sick. And that, in effect, is what Donald Trump is running on. If you elect me, I will leave you high and dry on health care. It's like an anti-campaign. And, you know, we've always overestimated, I think, Lawrence, because of 2016, how good this guy was politically. He's actually a political idiot. If you look at his inability to extend from his base, it's political malpractice. His base isn't enough to reelect him.